Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat. So with Peyton on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Jokic is out there with Davis. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Nash. And it's Allen in at the 2 guard. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Drummond missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. Allen passes to Jokic. Davis dishes to Nash. Pass to LeBron. Good on the jump shot.
LeBron ready to fire. Shot it with confidence there.
Hardaway with it. Outside, Rodman. Back to Hardaway. Fires for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's Nash. Good D by Hardaway.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The shot from the low post is good.
You can't allow Hardaway to get these kinds of looks. He's very consistent inside.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And here's Nash after Penny Hardaway just hit the 3. Nash kicks to Davis. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and the Bulls with another miss.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Pass to Hardaway. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now McGrady lets the 3 fly. And again, Miami with the triple.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Drummond working against Jokic. Will it go? And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
Miami leading by 3. Pass to Drummond. Wade outside. Rodman kicks to Wade. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Drummond, no good with the layup. Bulls trail by 3. Loads it up for Davis. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Wade. Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Hey, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Bay Area. The Warriors with an early season transaction. They are beyond excited with what they were able to do acquiring Kevin Durant, and there were rumblings for this for the last couple of weeks that it might be in the works, and his leadership, offense, and championship pedigree brings a rare commodity to this organization, and it's going to be a fascinating phase for both Kevin and his new teammates in the organization.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He is a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Dumars, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's LeBron. Allen for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McGrady against James. Rodman sets the screen for McGrady. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up now for Chicago. They trail by 1. And it's Davis with the jam.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 5. From the arc. Miami no good on that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And over the course of his career, Davis has become a much better shooter.
And here's Dumars following the 3-pointer by Anthony Davis. Here's McGrady. And again, it's the Heat missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Nash. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Ben Wallace, he's checked in for the Heat. Johnson comes in for Hardaway. Jason Kidd's checked in for the Bulls. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. Rebound by the Heat. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dumars dishes to McGrady. Over LeBron. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McGrady's got 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to James. Over McGrady. James, no good. Miami trailing. Up top, Dumars. He's covered by Kidd. Drummond with a screen on James. They get it back, and it's Drummond with the jam.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Here's James. He takes it in, and James throws it down hard.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Wallace out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Dumars, and it's Rice in at the 3 spot. Houston can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. Here's Rice. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Orlando Magic.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
Rice's activity on offense, outstanding. So good at getting the defense to get out of position and able to draw the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. And the dunk by Reed.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kid is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
Now, here's Johnson. Here's Jordan.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Down low. Here's Shays. Wallace covering. 5 to shoot. Shays the pass to Payton. Puts up a 3. Jordan with the rebound. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Here's Rice. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Chicago leading to the right side. Here's Houston. Nailed from three-point land.
That's Houston's sweet spot now, knocking jumpers down off the catch.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Wade, he's checked in for Dumars. Johnson right side. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Reed. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Rice. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Outside Kid to the middle. Here's Shays, and it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Chicago calls timeout. The Heat making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. LeBron right side. And Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Heat. And Chicago also making a switch. Nash is checked in. 5 on the clock. Jokic sets the screen for James. The three-pointer is right on target.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Pass to Wallace. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hardaway against Nash. And Davis sends it back.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
Jokic polishing off the break.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Inside. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Wallace.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
James wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Wade. Banked in off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Bulls lead.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
Here's Nash. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. 1:09 left to play here in the half. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Heat. Rodman comes in for Wallace. From deep. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from LeBron. Rebound by the Heat.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Hardaway finds Rodman. McCready with the ball. Pulls up on the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Wade surveying the D. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Durant helps everywhere, not just on offense. The rebounding, the length, defensively. He is clutch, guys. And he's getting moved.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Chicago Bulls.
They've had a lot of success.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Chicago leading by 7. So with Peyton on the bench. This is Phil Jackson's lineup. LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Allen. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Nash in at the 1. Now here's James. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Releases. Nash can't get it to go. And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. Hardaway kicks to Wade. To the paint, the 8-footer. That one wide left.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Pass to Nash. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's James. And it's Miami with the rebound. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Back to Wade. to Hardaway. From downtown, the rebound by James. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Drummond with a screen on Allen. Wade passes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Nash kicks to Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And Jokic drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
On the wing, Rodman. Now Drummond. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 6. McGrady off target with his 3.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
To the inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Reedy's checked in for the Bulls.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Davis kicks to Reed. Davis setting the pick for Nash. And again, Chicago, no good. The Heat trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Wade. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Wade's gone 1 of 3 on the night. James driving. Here's Davis. Some solid defense by Rodman.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Back to Wade. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Allen dishes to Nash. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The 3 ball. Hands it from downtown. Nash has got 5.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So both teams changing it up here. Rice passes to Johnson. Pass to Rice. The end of the drought. Connects from 3-point range.
Love the no-hesitation shot release of Glenn Rice. You see the confidence he has, and for good reason.
Outside Kidd. Drummond working against Reed. Back to Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. Reed a screen. Here's Houston. And the dunk by Reed.
And it's about the want to. That's what Reed gives you. He can be the heart, the soul, and the backbone of your team.
Now here's Drummond. Wallace outside. Drummond sets the screen for Wallace. Back to Drummond. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
Some real tenacity from Drummond there. Battles through the foul for the and-one play.
The Heat shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Heat. Hardaway comes in for Dumars. Now here's Kidd. Scoreless thus far.
Kidd, such a great two-way threat who makes everybody around him better. What a player.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Kidd. Here's Johnson. Pass to Rice. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now here's Johnson. It's Jordan on the wing. Reed covering. Dumars against Kidd. Here's Rice. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Rice has got 6 in the quarter.
And he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range misses.
Johnson against Payton. 6 to shoot. Jordan with the steal. Johnson for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Rodman on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Dumars. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Wallace, and it's Rice in at the 3. Wallace, the pass to Johnson.
You know, Johnson is such a crafty and unpredictable player. Understands how to draw fouls.
That's good from Johnson. Both good from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Shays. To the left side wing. Here's Jokic. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 11.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Rice. Traps in the tray.
The jump shot of Rice gets it off so easily and so smoothly. Silk personified that jumper of his.
The Bulls call timeout. Wade, he's checked in for Dumars. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Bulls. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Lets it fly. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Miami. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Wade against Payton, tipped away, and stolen by Payton. Fast break, Chicago. Tries from 10, and that one's good by Davis. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Chicago leading by 10. Jokic passes to Kidd. On the wing, James. Pass to Jokic. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Miami. Hardaway comes in for Dennis Johnson. And a change for the Bulls. Ray Allen is checked in for Jason Kidd. Hardaway against Payton. Here's Jokic. And it's off from three-point range. McGrady kicks to Wade. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And here is Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Andre Drummond comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Rodman in for Ben Wallace. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to LeBron. That three off the mark.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Steve Nash, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's James. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Wade. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Ray Allen picks one up.
And I like seeing Wade challenge the defense on the attack, forcing the issue there and drawing the foul.
And he sinks the second. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Here's McGrady. And again, it's the Heat missing.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Drummond a screen. Pass to Wade. Over Allen. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Wade.
Well, it's obvious. Wade loves the mid-range, and the mid-range loves him back. He's got just the right release for that distance.
Here's Nash. Miami grabs the miss. Puts it up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to LeBron. Back to Nash. Six on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here. Wade against Allen. Wade can't hit. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And Wade slams it in.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic with a screen on Hardaway. Nash, the pass to James. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. It's the Miami Heat and the Orlando Magic. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Andre Drummond, and it's McGrady in at the small forward position. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Wade. To finish it off. A beauty.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Hill. Outside Mitchell. Rodman with a rebound. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Rodman. Here's McGrady. 4-3. They get the rebound. Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Doncic hits them both. So it's Miami now. Pass to McGrady. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 6. Rodman, the pass to Wade. Over Doncic. Wade misses. Here's Orlando. Out to the wing. Hill finds Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. Rodman with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Kicks it out Towns. Now here's Hill. Tight defense on him. Towns passes to Mitchell. Orlando again missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Wade. Robinson with the block.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Towns double team. Doncic with it. Goes back up. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Drummond. Here's McGrady. And off the glass. That one's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Doncic on the wing. And Doncic hammers it home.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thanks, Brian. The intel today is out of the Bay Area. The Warriors with an early season transaction. They are beyond excited with what they were able to do acquiring Kevin Durant, and there were rumblings for this for the last couple of weeks that it might be in the works, and his leadership, offense, and championship pedigree brings a rare commodity to this organization, and it's going to be a fascinating phase for both Kevin and his new teammates in the organization.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Orlando with the ball. Miami making their last shot. And here's Doncic outside. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 5 rebounds in the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Hardaway, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
From deep, Mitchell hits the trifecta.
In the open floor, very few people can stay with Mitchell.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Pass to McGrady. From outside the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Doncic to the paint. Here's Robinson. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Pass to Dumars. Now Drummond. Yet to see a basket. Here's McGrady. Fires for 3. Towns with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Harrison. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Towns outside. Robinson on the wing. Drummond defending. Robinson can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Dumars passes to Rodman. And here's Drummond. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter. Doncic passes to Harrison. Here's Robinson. Drummond defending. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's McGrady. He's got 5. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. McGrady's got 8 points. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami out in front. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Edwards. And it's Yao in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Dumars misses. Magic trail by 3. Left side, Edwards. Halliburton outside. Yao passes to Halliburton. That 3's off the mark. And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Dumars. And there's a pick. 3-pointer. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Jordan, the pass to Johnson. Here's Rice. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Friday, they kick off a road trip to New York. Well, they'll take on the Knicks. Then on Sunday, They head back home to host the Miami Heat.
And for their matchup with Detroit, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
Here's Harrison. No points so far. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
So he gets them both. Orlando trailing here. Here's Harrison. Halliburton right side. Pass to Harrison. There's a screen. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. Harrison's got 5 points in the quarter. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And it's Miami's ball. Now here's Johnson. And here's Jordan. Pass to Rice. Takes the three. Gets the three to fall. And the Heat lead by 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Harrison. 5 points in the game. Down low. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And he lobs it up and slam dunk by Jordan.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Orlando calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Robinson, he's checked in for Orlando. Luka Doncic comes in for Halliburton. Inside, here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Wade. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Wade, guarded by Edwards. Jordan with a screen on Edwards. To the inside. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Robinson. The 17-footer, and it's Orlando with another. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Doncic against Hardaway. Pass to Rice. Offensive rebound, and he gets it to go. Jordan's gotten 4 this quarter.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. Mitchell comes in for Anthony Edwards.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Doncic passes to Weber. Now Mitchell. Pass to Weber. Now here's Mitchell. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound Miami. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Hardaway. And there are the Heat with another bucket. 1 minute left in the half. Outside Mitchell. Left side Hill. Pass to Weber. Screen by Robinson. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Orlando making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Andre Drummond is checked in for Miami. .30 seconds left in the first half. Outside Hardaway. Back to Drummond. Pass to Rodman. Here's McGrady. Check by Hill. Drummond with the screen. From deep three-point range. Goes up again. Can't get the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out in front. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. Now, these are different from the standings as they also factor in a team's momentum at present. Shaq, you know something about momentum?
Who, me? Earning my game.
Moving right along now to the Miami Heat, they find themselves in a close contest at the half.
I like how they've been hitting the boards.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Heat with the lead. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Andre Drummond, and it's Rodman in at the 4. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got his second bucket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
He's off on the second. Miami leading by 3. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Hill. Orlando with the ball. Steps back. Doncic doesn't go for him.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Hardaway with it. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hardaway's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. So it's Miami now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Wade. Here's McGrady. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Orlando. Doncic finds Mitchell. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. Back to Mitchell. Second chance shot. They get it again. From deep, here's Doncic. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Doncic has got 12 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Hardaway with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Wade. He's got 6. Shoots over Hill. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Give him 8.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And the Magic call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Good on the shot.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Hardaway, the pass to Drummond. Here's Wade. Give him 8. Lays it up and banks it in. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now Hill. With the teardrop. Good work defensively by Drummond.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bottle the shot.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Outside, Hill. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Pass to Doncic. Up and over Hardaway. And it's Doncic missing.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Hardaway, the pass to Drummond. Shots blocked! Now here's Hill. Guarded closely. Here's Hardaway. Here's Rodman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On the wing, Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Launches it from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Wade misses.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
And here's Doncic outside. And another miss by Orlando.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's McGrady. No good with the triple. Magic trail by 4. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Offensive rebound. Yow, good.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Here's Wade. 10 points for him. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So both teams making some changes here. Orlando on D. Trailing by 2. To the wing, right side. To the inside.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw misses. Good on the second one. 43 seconds left in the third. Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Yao. Here's Harrison. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. 3-point lead. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And he makes the first but misses the second. And the Magic with possession. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Yao. Halliburton with the ball. They set the pick. Fires the three. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Miami out in front. They lead by 1. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Halliburton. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Yao in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Now here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
Robinson, he's checked in for Orlando. Mitchell comes in for Halliburton.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Jordan with a screen on Edwards. Here's Dumars. Doncic against Johnson. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Harrison. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Yao. And here's Mitchell. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Now here's Johnson. Wallace outside. Here's Dumars. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Harrison. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Yao. Just 5 to shoot. To tie it up. And he lays it up and in. And that'll tie this game up.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Robinson, he's checked in for Orlando. Miami making a switch here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
And Allie, thank you for that. Hardaway, the pass to Rodman, down low. Here's Wade, shot clock at 5. Here he goes, and he jams it home with authority.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Outside Mitchell. Towns outside. Pass to Robinson. Over Drummond. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Hardaway. Here's Wade. Harrison pulls it in. Orlando trailing here. Left side, Mitchell. Towns outside. Pass to Robinson. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
The Magic making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Outside Hardaway. Inside. Here's Wade. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Towns, left side. And it's Miami with a rebound. Rodman's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Wade. Checked by Mitchell. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And now a 4-point Miami lead. And here are the Magic now. And here's Doncic outside. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's McGrady. Check by Hill. Drummond to screen on Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Doncic. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Orlando again missing.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Here's Wade. Check by Mitchell. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. Magic trail by 4. Here's Hill. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Here's Wade. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
With the step back. Here's Doncic. Tries to break his ice. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Wade. Cash!
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Timeout! Magic! Here's Doncic. Over Hardaway. And it's in.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And an intentional foul right there. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Timeout! Magic! And it's the Magic with the ball. And another miss by Orlando. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Pass to Hill, back to Doncic. Launches it, and it's Miami with a rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Towns gets the bucket. And so Miami takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure.
And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It's the Sacramento Kings matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. They've got Frazier. Bird is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's George. And it's Jordan in a 2-guard.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Now here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Stockton with it. Havlicek outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Garnett. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Frazier the pass to Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Pass to Havlicek. Garnett outside. O'Neal high post, working on Abdul-Jabbar. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. At the elbow, it's Bird. Over Garnett. No good from Bird. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Start.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. Bird. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Stockton finds O'Neal. Havlicek outside. Rebound by the Kings.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now, here is Jordan. John Havlicek unable to get his shot to go. Can't get it to fall. Here's Boston now. Here's Wilkins. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Celtics making a switch here. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Wilkins. Over George. Kept alive. Irving with it. Takes it inside. And then Irving slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here we go. Stockton with it up court. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, keeping his eyes up. Coaches love to see that kind of anticipation.
Outside Jordan. And George kicks to Jordan. Three-pointer, Bird. Hits the three-point bomb. Bird's got 5 points so far.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Gilmore. Still yet to score. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. And here's George for three. And Boston with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wilkins against George. Wilkins passes to Stockton. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Outside, George. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. The jump hook. Jordan can't get it to go.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
The Kings trail by 3. Pass to Bird. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so Stockton will bring it up for Boston. Wilkins, the pass to O'Neal. Up and in on the layup. He has 6.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Celtics out in. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Kevin Love out there with our test. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
No good from Maravich. The Kings trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Paul kicks to Embiid. Ginobili the pass to Love. 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. Bucket is good.
He's a talented shooter. Love doesn't avoid the mid-range like others might.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Outside Irving.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
So he gets them both. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The Kings trail by 6.
Oh, clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And both free throws good from Paul. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Paul against Maravich. Pass to Gilmore. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Kings trail by 4. Paul outside. Ginobili outside. Back to Paul. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Thursday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against Brooklyn, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And he makes the first.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Irving looking for an opening. And Dr. J slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Paul passes to Ginobili. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Ginobili's got his first bucket in this one.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for Boston. Ginobili against Irving. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint, here's Maravich. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Paul kicks to Ginobili. That's tipped. Embiid, the pass to Paul. Back to Embiid. Pass to Paul. Puts up a deep three. And it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Erving. And so it's Erving with it, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Maravich dishes to Erving. Over Ginobili. Erving's shot is good. Erving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And it's Love missing. Celtics leading by 4. Havlicek outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Erving against Ginobili. No good from Erving. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Artest. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, you're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
O'Neal's checked in for the Celtics. Wilkins comes in for Havlicek. Embiid the screen. They shoot again. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The Celtics making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Embiid. Bird comes in for Kevin Love. Paul George is checked in for Artest. And Jordan subbed in for Manu Ginobili.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
.139 left in the second quarter. Garnett. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Got that one up quick. Bird's got 8.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Pass to Erving. Now Wilkins. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. 1:05 left now here in the second. No good from Bird.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Bird covering. O'Neal outside. Clock at 6. Right side Erving. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Havlicek, he's checked in for Boston. Stockton comes in for Maravich. The Kings also at the sub. Frazier's checked in. Jordan outside. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Stockton outside. Pass to Havlicek. It's Wilkins on the wing. Here's O'Neal. Off with the layup. Tie game in Boston. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this, big fella.
No need.
And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
Well, if you want to be a championship team overnight, Kevin Durant is who you go after. He's been there.
And that is a wrap.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Julius Erving. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Wilkins is out there with John Stockton. Then it's Garnett. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Havlicek in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. The Kings trail by 3. Now here's Frazier. Nothing on the board. Bangs home the trifecta.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Garnett with a screen on George. And it's Havlicek missing. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Kings. For the lead. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Just the ability to stop on a dime and then quickly rise and fire. This is how Jordan gets the separation he needs.
Back to Stockton. Fires from deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Stockton's got 5 now.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. Bird outside. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Inside, here's Garnett. Great D that time from Bird. And here are the Kings now. Frazier kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Bird. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Bird's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Wilkins kicks to Stockton. Offensive rebound. Gilmore passes to Garnett.
And just a great all-around scorer. Garnett has the defense a little anxious there.
For Boston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Ginobili, he's checked in for Frazier. And both free throws good from Garnett. And here is Ginobili. Outside Jordan. Lets it go from deep. Boston grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
George against Havlicek. Excellent D there from George. Havlicek's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Here's Jordan. Pass to George. Dominique Wilkins comes up with the rebound. Stockton outside. To the middle. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Stockton. Garnett's got 10 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Jordan outside. Nifty move. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
And some changes here for the Celtics. O'Neal's checked in for Garnett, and Irving subbed in for Wilkins. O'Neal outside. Here's Havlicek. A three-pointer off the mark. Havlicek's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Jordan the pass to Ginobili. Pass to Bird. No good on the triple. Bird's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. Here's Stockton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for Irving.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Ginobili finds Green. Driving in, takes the 3. Romano Ginobili, good for 3. Ginobili's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pass to Havlicek. O'Neal on the wing. Stockton from outside. Boston, no good that time either. Ginobili looking around. Now Murphy. Love outside. 6 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Mobley misses. And so Stockton will bring it up for Boston. A 2-point game. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside, Green. Pass to Murphy. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Murphy is a reliable combo guard, one that scores and passes it efficiently.
Some changes for Boston. Kevin McHale, he checked in for O'Neal. Irving comes in for Havlicek. And it's Maravich in for Stockton. The Kings also at the sub. Artest is checked in. Pass to Gilmore. Celtics passing it around. Now here's Irving. He's guarded by Murphy. Wilkins outside. And the 3 off target. The Kings leading. Here's Artest. Rebounded by McHale. Outside, Maravich. Pass to Irving. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Irving's got 11. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a and let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Bird sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. We've got Joel Embiid, Kevin Love out there with Artest. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Jordan in at shooting guard. Here is Havlicek. Inside. Here's Gilmore. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gilmore's got his first 2 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Love with the screen on Irving. Outside for Artest. No good on the 3. Boston leading by 3. Here's Irving. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Artest the pass to Ginobili. Shoots over Maravich. Rebound, Julius Irving. Lefty move. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Garnett, he's checked in for McHale. And Stockton subbed in for Maravich. Sacramento also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Joel Embiid. Bird comes in for Kevin Love. And Georgia subbed in for Ron Artest. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving me everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. Garnett, the screen. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
George against Havlicek. Stolen by Havlicek. Pass to Stockton. Garnett with it. Back to Stockton. Over George. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Covered by Havlicek. Irving against Jordan. Not going to go that time. Good D by Irving. Here's Boston now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Garnett wide open. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Kings. Pass to Bird. There's the three. Oh, they get it. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Stockton dishes to Garnett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Larry Bird.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Shaq is checked in for Boston. Frazier, he's checked in for Sacramento. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here are the Kings now. They lead by 1. Jordan kicks to Frazier. Back to Jordan. Over Irving. And it's off the back rim. No good. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer from Stockton. They get it again. O'Neal, no good. Here's Sacramento. Jordan kicks to George. Jordan with it. Picked up by Stockton. Frazier against Irving. Shot by Frazier, no good. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
And that one's good from Havlicek.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Celtics making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in. A minute 20 left in the fourth. Pass to Jordan. Good D by Wilkins. The Celtics with the lead. And he drives in. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Shaq's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Jordan against Wilkins. Havlicek left side. And now we've got the intentional foul. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wilkins outside. Wilkins draws the double. John Havlicek on the wing. Here's O'Neal, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Timeout, Kings. George with no one around. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Frazier the pass to Bird. And Boston with the rebound, and that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up missing both free throws. Frazier dishes to George. Back to Frazier. Pass to George. For 3. The shot will not fall. So we see Boston get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost. That
A great way to finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside 2 fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic facing the New York Knicks. And the starting lineup for the Magic. They've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Mitchell. And it's Towns in at the power forward. 4 on the clock. Sinks the tray.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
They set a pick. Down low. And the basket by Mutombo.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Doncic. Mutombo with the rebound. About a minute into this first quarter. Antetokounmpo against Doncic. Antetokounmpo inside to the paint. Mutombo to pass to Pippen. 3-pointer, no good. Here's Orlando. And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
And guys, Coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Knicks, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Now here's Robinson. Back to Doncic. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Screen by Robinson. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
To the inside. Here's Mutombo. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. The Knicks with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Leonard against Robinson. To the wing on the left. And the Knicks, another three.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And here are the Magic now, trailing by 5. Towns, left side. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Pass to Towns. Can't nail the jumper.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Antetokounmpo outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Towns outside. Pass to Doncic. Lets a three fly. Giannis with the rebound. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 10-2 run here. A minute 53 left now in the first quarter. Offline with a three. Magic trail by 5. Now Mitchell. Pass to Towns. To the middle. Leonard against Hill. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Leonard. New York leading by 5. 1:21 left to play in the first. Pippen pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you could forget it.
Orlando calls timeout. Here's Halliburton. Outside Mitchell. Back to Halliburton. Towns passes to Robinson. That one rolls around and rims out. And here's New York now. Pass to West. 50 seconds left in the first.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Towns outside. Here's Harrison. Who poked away. Fast break, New York. Here's West. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Harrison. Robinson in the post to stop the drought. Misses at the rim.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Drexler in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Magic trail by 9. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Leonard. And here's the fast break. On up the court. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. New York shooting their first free throw in this game. And the Magic with possession. Now here's Halliburton. No points yet. Here's Edwards. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Pass to Drexler. Puts up a three. They get it back. Here's West. Defended by Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Drexler. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
New York making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Magic trail by 10. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Edwards against Antetokounmpo. Halliburton right side. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Harrison. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's West. Here's Thurman. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
Here's Harrison. Still no points. Halliburton on the wing. Clock is at 3. He shoots it. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
A clear look for Antetokounmpo. And again, the Knicks missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's Harrison. And they'll get another chance. New York leading by 10. Here's West. The steal. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Here's West. Pass to Mutombo. From deep. And the basket by West. West has got 5 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Harrison. And here's Halliburton. They double team Halliburton. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Mutombo has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mutombo. Here's Weber. Leonard defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Antetokounmpo. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. That one's off.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And he sinks the second. And Doncic has got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 11. 1:41 left in the second period. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this time.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow!
Amazing! Man. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Doncic. The Knicks making their last shot. 1:21 left to play in the first half. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Magic making a change here. Towns is checked in. That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
You think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And New York has possession. Following the bucket by the Magic. Clock at 2. Here's the 3. Drexler, that's good. Drexler's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Magic trail by 14. Doncic outside. Back to Mitchell. Towns right side. Pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. This is another. He's 0 for 4. Antetokounmpo against Doncic. And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And the three-pointer goes. And so it's New York in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
We're back again. Welcome. It's that time again to take a peek at how the mid-season power rankings are shaping up.
Well, I think for the Knicks, holding steady at the 2 spot, I wonder how they feel about that placement on our ranking scale.
I'm sure it keeps them up at night. That's the power of the power rankings, about equal to a half a cup of coffee.
Well, if it's going to keep them up, I have a product that should put them to sleep. I got all the products, baby.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the New York Knicks.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court for the Magic, Luka Doncic is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Hill in at the 3. Here's Pippen. Here's the pick. The 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
To the paint. Here's Towns. Antetokounmpo with the block.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
Leonard. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Towns outside. Left side, Mitchell. Outside, Hill. Clock at 6. Towns a screen on Leonard. Puts it up. Hill can't connect. New York leading by 15. Here's Antetokounmpo. Orlando with the rebound. Doncic deciding where to go with it. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Orlando shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the Knicks with possession. Pippen, the pass to Malone. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Orlando calls timeout. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Leonard inside. Check by Hill. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Shoots over Hill. Leonard can't get it to go.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Malone. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here is Hill. Leonard defending. And now the Knicks on the break. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Pass to Mutombo. Over Mitchell. The shot by Mutombo, no good. Magic trail by 15. Mitchell, the pass to Doncic. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Wow, pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
Yeah, you got that right. Now here's Doncic. Outside, Hill. Towns outside to snap the cold streak. Knocks down the long J. Towns has got 6.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
Both teams will make substitutions. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Leonard with the ball. Double team on Leonard. Out to the right wing. New York, no good that time either.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Drexler. Leonard passes to McAdoo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
And the Knicks making a change here. And Leonard drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now Edwards. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Edwards finishes strong against the D.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Here's West. 5 points in the game. Leonard right side. They set the screen. Shoots. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 9 points in the game.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll. But what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
56 seconds left in the third quarter here. It's Edwards on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Leonard. The 3-ball. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 4 rebounds now. Magic trail by 16. Here's Weber. And it's blocked. Now here's Leonard. Defense right on him. Inside. Here's Mutombo. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Here's Edwards. inside. Edwards lays it in.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And so it's New York. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're showing impressive focus out there, and it's paying off big on. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Edwards. And it's New York with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. McAdoo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's West. 3-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Puts it up from 12, and it's New York with a rebound. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to West. Blocked! In transition, the Magic on the run. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. West misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Harrison misses. New York leading by 14. Throws it up high.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Thurman's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Now here's Edwards. Halliburton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Pass to Harrison. Tries again. Ooh, 2 physical points for Halliburton.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Leonard on the wing. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Doncic passes to Harrison. Back to Doncic. Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Pippen. With the tip, Harrison pulls it in.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Mitchell misses. Knicks leading by 14. Leonard passes to Mutombo. Misses in close. And here are the Magic now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Doncic on the wing. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Malone. Now here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls. And the Knicks lead by 16.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow, so impressive, so incredible.
It's evident that this crowd loves him. And with the way he's playing, it's easy to see why. He's really delivered for them time and time again. Leonard against Hill. Leonard left side. Over Hill. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Mitchell, the pass to Robinson. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo has got 9 rebounds now. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 1:11 left to play in the fourth. Leonard on the wing. And he converts the layup. Leonard's got 11 in the second half.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
Here's Robinson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Robinson. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Antetokounmpo. Leonard on the wing. Nice open look, but it's no good. Here's Orlando. It's a 16-point game. Back to Doncic. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out Towns. There's the 3. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it